People often say Genesis is only poetry. They say it is just symbolic and should not be taken as real history. The problem is that this idea does not match how Genesis is actually written. Ancient Hebrew poetry has a very clear structure. It has parallel lines, repeating patterns, rhythm, and poetic markers. Books like Psalms and Proverbs show this style, and you can see the poetic form right away. Genesis does not use that form. It reads the same way as historical books like Exodus and Numbers. It lists people. It lists times. It lists places. Poetry does not do that. Genesis also carries something called a Toledoth structure. It repeats the phrase, "These are the generations of." That phrase marks historical records. It is the same format used for family lines, legal records, and historical accounts across the ancient world. If Genesis was only poetic, the writers who came later would have treated it that way. Instead, Moses, David, Isaiah, Jesus, and Paul all spoke of Genesis as real history. They referenced Adam, Eve, Noah, and the flood as actual events, not symbols. Even Jesus tied marriage itself to the events in Genesis. Symbolism does appear in the Bible, but symbols always point to something real. A symbol is not a replacement for history. It depends on history to have meaning. If Adam was not real, then sin has no starting point. If sin has no starting point, then the entire message of redemption loses its foundation. So the real question is simple. If Genesis reads like history, is cited like history, and is structured like history, what reason is there to treat it as poetry?